It is that time of year where many of us are getting ready to roll up our sleeves and get a little dirty out in the garden.
Yeah, lawnmower needs to get fired up
Yeah.
pretty soon here. Well, Sarah Messler-Doan sat down with a gardening expert to find out just which trends are taking root this spring.
Spring has officially sprung, and so you may already be thinking about getting outside and reviving your garden or outdoor space. Here to talk about the latest and greatest in gardening is Jim Carlton. He's a gardening and outdoor expert who probably has several green fingers, not just the thumb. So Jim, welcome in.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course. So far this season, Jim, what are you seeing emerging as the most common plants, flowers, or trees that are on trend now?
I think the big trend this season is water-wise. People are xeriscaping. That is, they're using local species of plants so that they use the right amount of water and tolerate the heat and that kind of thing. It makes for a much better garden than if you plant flowers that are imported from, say, California or New York. Madison, Wisconsin has its own climate, and it's really suited for pansies and marigolds and daylilies and lilacs, things like that.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, thank you for tailoring that right here to us. Really appreciate it. So how can our viewers here in Madison and beyond make the most of their gardening space?
Great question. They should start small. Don't try and tackle the whole yard all at once. You want to start with, say, a raised planter bed or two, or maybe a couple of pots on the patio, right? And then you want to mix up your plants. You don't want one kind of plant or one kind of vegetable. You want to have a mix of things. It makes for it makes a much better garden if it's got a wider variety. Think multi-purpose. And then last, you should create a garden that's a place to relax, kind of chill and kick back, right? And that requires that you put a little focal point in. Maybe it's a trellis or a magic globe or a water feature or a tree or whatever, but just some central point to really make it a Zen sanctuary.
Well, Jim, we all love the end result when we get to relax. But the middle part, where we're putting it all together, is really tiring. So how can we get that beautiful space in a little less time?
There are we've found two robots this season that help out by weeding your areas, right? We have a turtle, Tertill, and that it goes out and it weeds your yard by solar power. And that works great for your garden and vegetable spots. Then if you want to get your lawn, we found another company, Dandy Technology, that produces a lawn weeding robot. It's actually the world's first lawn weeding robot. Travels your lawn on a predetermined route, sprays the weeds with a small amount of herbicide. You can even use an all-organic herbicide, making it safe for you, your family, and pets.
Perfect. Well, Jim, thank you so much for this information and these tips. We can't wait to make our garden look really special this season. Thank you.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.